Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Cotton. I'm the Community Resource Developer and Perkins Grant Coordinator for the Delaware County Technical High School. Joining me tonight, we have two principals, Mr. Chris Hansen, the principal of the Aston campus, and Dr. Dan Palmer, the principal at the Fallcroft campus. Also with us, we have Dr. Linda Lomas, the Supervisor of Student Services, and Dr. Stephen Butts, who is the Director of the Delaware County Technical High School. We also have many teachers joining us for our programs that we're going to be talking about tonight. These are the programs that we will be talking about: our Advertising Design and Commercial Art program with our teacher, Mr. John Moore, our Computer Networking and Digital Forensics program with Mr. David Tatum, and Engineering and Robotics with Mr. Andrew Bigelow. And that is actually a typo in the program for Management Information Systems. This program has now been changed to Computer IT Programming and Software Development, if I got that name right. We are super excited to have all of our teachers here and to talk about all of our programs. But to kickstart everything, we are going to show a short video that showcases all of our programs and for you to view what our laboratories look like and get some information on our programs. Enjoy. Computer IT Programming and Software Development curriculum is designed to provide instruction that prepares students to apply technical knowledge and skills to support problem solving and the design and development of software applications. Students acquire the skills to analyze, design, implement, test, and document an application solution. The students utilize a state-of-the-art network computer system and its associated peripheral equipment to work on live problems, utilizing business software and object-oriented integrated development environment. Concepts delivered provide the basis of understanding in the area of computer programming and are applicable to business applications, mobile applications, and video gaming. Students will create a relational database, receive instruction in a variety of computer programming languages, including writing, testing, and debugging code, demonstrating an understanding of core computer concepts to include the internet and the basic functions of business desktop applications, and analyzing common hardware, software, and network processes. Students will receive instruction in business ethics and law, economics, office procedures and communication. Students will learn office safety, computer fundamentals, database administration, and computer maintenance and troubleshooting. Engineering and robotics prepares students for high-demand, life-sustaining STEM careers in the engineering and advanced manufacturing fields. Students have the opportunity to take an invention from concept to design to production by utilizing high-tech equipment such as 3D printers and computer numerical control machines. This comprehensive curriculum covers topics such as engineering philosophy, principles, ethics, safety and quality control. Students learn a variety of topics including computer-aided design, electronics, hydraulics, mechanical drawing, robotics, and precision measurement. Students in the engineering program have the opportunity to complete STEM-enhanced curriculum through 5 Project Lead the Way modules. Students are introduced to problem solving, learning about engineering principles, teamwork, and computer-aided design. The Computer Networking and Digital Forensics curriculum centers on networks and the computer devices that comprise a typical network, including building, maintaining, and supporting computer network systems, forming the foundation for beginning a career in information technology. With a solid understanding of network fundamentals, a variety of careers related to information technology are possible. The industry career focus in the program is on desktop support, network engineering, digital forensics, and IT security. Industry certifications ally with CompTIA, including IT Fundamentals, A+, Network Plus, and Security Plus. Additionally, there is a copper-based certification. Computer-based training certifications also include routing and switching. Upon achieving the skills and certifications offered in the program, students are competitive for entry-level employment in information technology, as well as many post-secondary colleges or universities. The Advertising Design and Commercial Art program introduces students to the creative design industry. In a world where commercial art has never been more relevant, DCTS Advertising Design and Commercial Art offers students a community in which to develop
the conceptual foundation and skills needed for admission to a post-secondary institution to refine their skills. Students learn the fundamentals to finish each project at an entry level. They are introduced to the relevant applications of the Adobe Creative Suite and explore mediums such as print design, electronic design, drawing, and illustration. Students learn the fundamentals to finish each project at a beginner level. They explore graphic design, advertising, print design, illustration, digital photography, and game art and design. Students gain an exceptional amount of knowledge and understanding of the creative software such as Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign.
Awesome. I hope everyone enjoyed that video presentation. Here are some pictures of the program itself for some of the equipment that our students are utilizing, what their uniforms look like. Here's our advertising design and commercial art program. Here's our computer networking and digital forensics program. Our engineering and robotics program. And lastly, our computer IT programming and software development program. Our application is now moving to an online format where the students can apply directly through our website. The application will be similar to what you see on the screen here, with the exact same information that you see on the left, with general information, spots to fill out your first, second, and third choice at DCTS. Unfortunately, you cannot participate in 3 programs as it is listed for your choices. You can participate in 1 program due to the amount of curriculum that you'll be learning, preparing for industry certifications, and earning additional college credit. At the bottom, there is stuff directly related to the student counselors. The counselors at the high school do have supplemental paperwork that they have to complete on behalf of the student. We look at your attendance, your disciplinary records, and your grades. All of this information will be available on the online application on our website. The link will be provided at the end of this presentation. Additionally, students have to complete 2 writing samples, with the first question of why are you applying to DCTS? And the second one is tell us more about your educational interests and goals. So that is the application process. If you have any problems with any of the application process, please feel free to give us a call at either the Aston campus or the Fallcroft campus, and someone will be able to assist you. We do offer additional programs for our students to really give them a hands-on experience and give them the opportunities to explore more of the DCTS programs and potential careers that they can fulfill when they complete a DCTS program. We offer job shadowing and mentoring, which are 2 similar programs where students are able to go out into a job site and follow someone around, get a view of what a job site location might be, and ask questions with different employers, see what they do every day, and get a feel for if that job might be right for me in a shadowing and mentoring aspect. Cooperative education is a really cool experience. You can see all of these pictures here of different students who have gone out on cooperative work experience, where they are actually in a paid position to work and get the hands-on experience in the field that they are interested in. They work with Chris Marshall, who was our cooperative education coordinator. Any of the teachers or staff that are on the call with us tonight, would anyone like to share any cooperative work experiences?
I would just highlight in all the programs in the tech school, including engineering, computer networking, and computer programming, and graphic arts, commercial arts. The reality with our programs, they're in high demand. A lot of students, a lot of employers are trying to get access and to try to find future employees that they would want to hire either right out of our tech school or after they complete some post-secondary education. So there's a lot of opportunities. I know in talking with the various teachers in the School of Engineering and Computer Science, all the teachers have indicated a lot of opportunities. Right now it's very tough to find skilled workers, skilled employees coming out of into the workforce at this time. So that would be my takeaway. Any of the teachers can join in on this and respond if you want. Otherwise, we can continue on and have a time for additional coverage of areas related to our application and also our questions about our program.
Perfect. Well, moving on, if you do have any questions or want more information on our cooperative education, there is also a tab on our website that goes into more detail as well. And you can check out the Facebook page for it that has experiences of different students and photos of the types of cooperative education that they have completed. We do offer student organizations at DCTS, Skills USA, FCCLA, HOSA, and the National Technical Honor Society for all of our programs to participate in things such as competitions, earning scholarship opportunities, leadership opportunities, and participate in fundraisers as well. With these, we do not offer any other sports or other extracurriculars for our students. If they do participate in those student organizations at their sending school, I highly encourage that they still continue to participate in them. They can participate in our student organizations as well as the student organizations at your sending high school. It's a great way to get involved, put things on your resume, meet new friends, and get a lot of different learning experiences, which is awesome. This year, DCTS is hosting the Skills USA competition, which is really exciting for different competitions in all different areas of the fields for each program that we have at DCTS. So we are definitely looking forward to that opportunity. Along with DCTS, we have many different college opportunities that students look into and different availability for the types of possibilities they might do with a different college or university or a trade school. So our first college opportunity is dual enrollment. This does change year to year with the types of courses that we are offering based on what the college is allowing us to provide to our students. All of these are at a heavily discounted rate. Widener is $300 for a course, and Immaculata is $100 per credit. So it's a really cool experience. These are our current classes for this year. Again, these are subject to change that might be changing for next year, but all of our courses are open to different students. With Immaculata, these are program-specific courses. Widener University, they're more general education courses. If students are entering in the beginning of DCTS in either their 10th grade or 11th grade year, with Widener University, they actually have the opportunity to earn potentially up to 30 college credits by the time they graduate at a heavily discounted rate, which is incredible. Students will be taking the classes the same time that they are taking their DCTS classes, as well as their classes at their high school. So it's a really cool opportunity. Another college credit opportunity that we have is Students Occupationally and Academically Ready, also known as SOAR, which comes from the Pennsylvania Department of Education. These are agreements with different colleges across the state of Pennsylvania that have to participate in them due to technical skill programs that they have. They have to provide a minimum of 6 college credits. So you can go to collegetransfer.net, that link at the bottom, and click on the program that your student is interested in. And you can find out which schools they can attend and automatically earn college credit for earning a 2.5 GPA in the program, completion of the program task list, and completion of their NOCD scores as well. It's a really great way to automatically earn college credit. These are non-transferable credits. So dual enrollment that we previously worked on like this, those are transferable credits, meaning the student can take the credits with them to any other college or university. The SOAR credits, to earn those, they have to actually attend the college that they are being provided with. So they can earn 6 credits, they could earn 9, they could earn up to 18, who knows? It is the equivalency of whatever the college is offering, but it's a great way to advance in college career. Additional college credit is similar to the SOAR program, but these are between DCTS and another school. These are local agreements. The logos that you see of these colleges and universities are logos that we work with and the different schools that we do work with. this is not the complete list of schools. We do have a larger list also available on our website with further explanation of how these work. I did put an example on the screen of how these work as an equivalency, where students can actually complete everything at DCTS and go to a certain school and automatically earn college credit, just like the SOAR program. Again, these are non-transferable credits, but it's a great opportunity for students to potentially graduate early, pick up another major, a minor, certificate, or something completely different, which is awesome. They do not have to pay for these credits. They are automatically awarded the credits after completing the specific requirements. So then, of course, we have our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where you can see pictures, videos, and all sorts of aspects of what the students are doing at DCTS, as well as the website at dciu.org/DCTS, where you can find our current course guide for the 2022-2023 school year, as well as 360-degree photos of every classroom and laboratory at DCTS, more information, industry certifications, median wages of jobs, and so much more with videos and pictures. It's a great opportunity for students. And at this time, teachers, or staff, do you have anything that you'd like to add before we jump into questions? Not at the moment. Well, great. If anyone who is currently attending the webinar, the open house, if you do have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat box or in the Q&A, and we can get those answered for you immediately. But to kick things off, I'm going to ask the teachers a couple of questions as we wait for anyone who possibly has a question that they would like answered. The first question: what are possible projects that my student will be working on at DCTS?
Hello, Rachel. This is Andrew Bigelow, the engineering and robotics instructor here at the Aston campus. So thus far this year, we've worked on a number of projects that relate to the engineering design process of getting students to kind of understand how to take their concepts that they sketch through modeling it in software that we use, and then either 3D printing it or ultimately milling or using some of our other equipment to make final products. So that's some of the things we've worked on thus far. Additionally, we have a few robotics systems. So some of the projects they would be able to go through are learning how these systems operate and developing skills that are really critical for roles such as engineers, technicians, machinists, all really in demand in industry. So,
thank you so much.
I think I'd just like to speak on behalf of Management Information Systems and IT networking. Unfortunately, we don't have our instructors with us this evening, but in terms of Management Information Systems, that program really aligns to IT programming. So I know a lot of students these days are really big into gaming and potentially want to learn how to program games. So Management Information Systems would be a great starting point where you learn the basics of code and learn it from the standpoint of where it would be used in industry in terms of coding for forms and databases. But then you would graduate into areas where you would in fact have opportunities to do some basic programming for gaming or development of apps. So a great program with lots of opportunities for post-secondary matriculation. And on the other end of that that genre of training that we offer is IT networking. These students learn a lot about how to become IT professionals. These are students who have a natural ability to problem solve with computers, learn to set up networks, and also are probably more interested in pursuing future education and training in cybersecurity, as we do a lot with some aspects of cybersecurity and digital forensics. So again, both programs very exciting. They complement each other. Those of you who are on a computer science track or again, a cybersecurity track, both of these programs would fit nicely into a pathway that would lead to further post-secondary training.
Mr. Moore, would you like to add anything about the advertising, design, and commercial art program?
Yeah, I didn't know if my microphone is working here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we start off with going through the design process. They start off sketching and coming up with ideas for every project that they do. Some of the projects that we do is logo design. They learn about composition. They also do a lot of drawing. So logo design, we did this year, we did life drawings, character designs. They learned about the differences between vector and raster graphics through taking their character and transforming them from using Adobe Photoshop for raster based, and then for vector, they would use Illustrator. So we do a variety of projects based off of what it is that we're trying to base the knowledge off of. They're currently working on 1-point perspective, and then they'll probably be moving on to 2-point perspective.
Great, thank you so much. So we did receive a couple of questions that I'm going to share for everyone. The first question, can you share what % of students go on to a university or college after graduation from the engineering and robotics program?
Great, thank you, Rachel. Great question. So I'm not sure of a percentage offhand. Those students enter Widener's well-renowned engineering program as a result of going through our program here at DCTS. And the way that our curriculum is set up, right, students are first learning about kind of the engineering design process, then learning about manufacturing systems, principles of engineering, and electrical systems, because it's kind of the way it's laid out. And that skill set that they develop in the curriculum that we go through really sets them up nicely, not only to enter engineering programs, but also STEM post-secondary programs more broadly. So it really, for students that are interested in post-secondary opportunities, gives them a really good foundation to kind of be successful in a variety of programs.
Perfect, thank you so much. Our next question, how does your school program with students going to their current high school? Would any of our administration like to take this question?
I can take that question.
Thank you,
So
Linda.
students come to DCTS for a half a day, either in the AM session or in the PM session. And during the other half of the day, they attend their home high school where they get their core academic subjects. So they're with us for about 2 hours and 45 minutes of the day, either in an AM or a PM session.
Perfect, thank you. Our next question is, what exactly is digital forensics? So, Mr. Hanson, if you don't mind taking this question.
So I am no expert at this, but I guess what I would say is some of the things that they would do. Let's say you had a cell phone that you found, and the phone was locked. They would learn how to unlock the phone and be able to draw data from the phone to determine who the owner of the phone was. Or if you had, a computer that, went into a lake or something and they retrieved the hard drive, they would be able to retrieve the information from it, which in most cases you would believe would be unretrievable. It also goes into problem solving from the cybersecurity perspective of, hackers and maybe potential people trying to get into different networks, so that you can actually trace where source of such an attack is taking place. So a lot with the on the cybersecurity ends of things, that's what would pertain to the digital forensics.
Great, thank you. Our next question. Is there any opportunity for my student to shadow a student or visit the school and sit in on classes to get a better idea of what it would be like?
Yes, I can take that. Yes, we do have visitation days. They are set up through your homeschool counselor. So if you go to your counselor at your homeschool, you will be able to ask to come to a visitation day, and you'll be able to come to a session, either AM or PM, and sit and in a classroom for an entire session.
Perfect, thank you. The last question that I have right here are, when are the applications due? The applications are due at the very end of February, February 28th. Again, those are available online at dciu.org/DCTS that you can see on our screen presented to you. Our next question, what steps need to be taken for a 10th grader looking to enroll for next school year?
I can take
So,
that.
Go ahead.
So if you to go online and complete the application online, when you complete the application online, you're going to be prompted to put in the counselor for your homeschool, and your counselor will get a notification. It's the counselor that's affiliated with DCTS, so it might not be your exact counselor, but you would pick the counselor from your school. And then they will get a notification to provide us with the supplementary information that we need. This would be the time right now, especially if you're in 10th grade, to go on and apply. Many of our students do come for 11th and 12th grade. However, students can also come in 10th grade, but basically fill out the application, and if you have any other questions, you can always talk to your counselor at your homeschool and ask to come and visit as well. We do have many visitation dates still open.
Great, thank you. We have not received any other questions at this time, but I do have another question for all of the teachers. Why should students consider career and technical education in your program?
I've had a lot of students come back to me after they went into post-secondary saying that they had a head start on everyone in their class. So, and this has happened frequently every year. It seems like they come back or they get in touch with me and say this. So I think that a lot of the students just get a huge step on their competition for college, if that's what they're going to be able to do in my program, at least.
Now, Rachel, I see there is an additional question posted for myself as well, so I'll start with answering that. Seniors can certainly join, or students can certainly join the program with their senior year being their first in it. That's the case with a couple students this year. The way that it's set up is very cohort based, so they're able to kind of work through the curriculum at their own pace and get a lot of value out of it in 1 year's time. So definitely the answer to that question is a yes. And in terms of kind of why students should choose or be interested in my program, just to kind of elaborate on what I had mentioned previously, if students are interested in STEM careers, kind of engineering, as well as technology careers, it provides them a really good foundation, exactly as John said, to really be in a good position to succeed if they're going on for post-secondary education or in terms of kind of entering the workforce. Additionally, I think the types of systems that we learn about as relates kind of to robotics is becoming so much more ubiquitous in kind of all aspects of our lives. So it really, no matter what they want to do, even if it's outside of kind of traditional STEM roles, having that knowledge of robotics is going to serve them very well in the long term.
Perfect, thank you. Our next question, can sophomores participate?
Yes, our programs begin in 10th grade, our 10th, 11th, and 12th grade programs. So sophomores can participate. However, you would need to check with your school district to determine their policies regarding sending students in 10th grade. But absolutely, we accept students in 10th grade.
Thank you, Linda. Our next question, how would someone go about applying for job shadowing? And are many current freshmen accepted into the DCTS program for their sophomore year?
I will again answer that. So the job shadowing, that's not a separate application. Job shadowing occurs once students are already in a career and technical program. So normally it would happen in the students possibly 11th grade year or even 12th grade year, depending on where they are in the program. So it would be determined based on student progress in the program at that time and the availability of job shadowing sites. We do accept students that apply in that are currently in 9th grade are certainly eligible to come to us in their sophomore year. Yes.
Perfect, great. Currently at this time, I have not received any other questions. Do any teachers or DCTS staff have anything that they would like to add about the DCTS programs?
I would just simply urge all students to do some research on the field that they're interested in attending, the technical program they're interested in attending through our website or through other resources available through the internet. By all means, plan a student visit to see our programs, and also talk with our staff and talk with your district liaison counselor, your school counselor, about what questions you have and what program may be a good fit for you. We have a number of programs in the fields of STEM related to engineering, computers, and the commercial art and graphic design. So it's important to research and do some exploration of our different programs, different possibilities. And yes, you can take advantage of them. At 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, we have students that come in at different times, but they can definitely take advantage of the time they're with us and be able to get into a post-secondary education track or into a career pathway that makes sense for each individual student. I do want to thank our teachers and our administrative staff, and also Ms. Cotton, who has assisted in this open house and providing an experience that is a virtual open house in addition to the in-person time that we urge you all to take advantage of. That is the comments I have. If anybody else wants to say anything else in closing, that's fine. Otherwise, Ms. Cotton, you can end the open house at that point. Although I think Mr. Hanson may have something you want to say.
I would just like to add and encourage anybody participating this evening, if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me or just reach out to the main offices of Fulcroft or Aston, with your questions, and we'll make sure that, your question is directed to the appropriate person. Any question you have, we want to be able to answer we want to give you every opportunity to learn more about our programs and to learn more about the potential experience here. So thank you again.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Again, this presentation was recorded. It will be posted later tomorrow on our website under the open houses. Our website is right there on the screen at dciu.org/DCTS. Again, we welcome you to check out all of our programs, our course guide, and we hope to see you at DCTS. Stay healthy and have a great evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.